So you want to learn how to build $1 million business? Well, in today's video, we're going to cover a really simple formula and strategy to be able to accomplish that. A lot of people really don't think this stuff through in advance, and they wonder why their business isn't making the impact and the income that they want. Well, today's video, we're going to solve all those problems. Let's jump over to the whiteboard and let's get started learning. All right, so there's really just three main things we want to be thinking about when we're trying to grow our $1 million business, okay? And those three things are traffic, the conversion rate, and the average order value, okay? So what is traffic? Well, traffic is the number of people who are actually viewing your offer or your sales page, okay? The next thing, conversion rate, that's the percentage of people who actually purchase or go to the next step in your funnel, right? Okay, so that's the percentage, that's conversion rate. And then lastly, average order value is the amount of revenue each order is. So if you have upsells and things like that, right, those will affect those things, okay? But just simple stuff here. Now, I do have a spreadsheet that we're going to go through in a second to be able to reverse engineer this process. But again, just think about these three main components, right? Traffic, conversion rate, and average order value. That's it, okay? If you're not thinking these things, at any point, you're in trouble. Focus on these three. Now, let's reverse engineer this process. All right, this is just one simple calculation to get us to $1 million, actually $1 million plus 82 bucks and 10 cents per year, right? Now, let's kind of go through this. Let's play around with this. All right, well, on a daily basis, using this formula right here, we can see that we need 1,389 visitors per day. Per month, we need 41,670. We're saying that we have a conversion rate on our offer of 2.06%. Okay, this is the number of orders per month there. This is our average order value. We're saying that our price point with everything is 97 bucks, and this comes out to $83,340.18 per month. And then if we multiply that by 12, that gets us our $1 million. So let's play around with this, okay? Let's go back again to our formula, okay? Let's say that we actually increase traffic per day. So, you get a bump in your SEO, or you start running more ads, right? Or your ads start converting better, something like that, right? Well, let's see what happens if we get 1,500 visitors per day to our landing page. All of a sudden, our revenue goes up, okay? Let's Command Z that here. Well, let's see what happens if we actually, let's say, almost double this, okay? So let's go to 2,700. Boom, almost $2 million right there, okay? So one of the first things you need to be thinking about is, how can I get a traffic increase to my landing page? This is just one of our levers that we can be pulling here, right? Now, conversion rate, all right? Let's see what happens if, for example, you hire a conversion rate optimizer, or you improve your sales copy, or strategically you're starting to listen to your customers more and they really, are responding to your offer. Let's see what happens if we bump the conversion rate up to, let's say, 3%, right? Let's see what happens, okay? Wow, look at that. Huge revenue increase right there, right? 40% increase in the business, which is super awesome, right? You don't even need to be paying for more traffic, just smarter, optimization on your landing page. All right, and this, you can see this actually increases the number of orders we had as well. So watch that again, right? We had the lower conversion rate. This is the number of orders, and we will go to redo there, right? And we can see that the number of orders goes up. All right, now, that's another lever you want to be messing around with, is conversion rate, trying to get your offers to convert better, okay? Now, another really important thing, and this is, I'm surprised by the amount of people who actually just aren't thinking about this strategically is average order value. Okay, so how can we increase our average order value? Well, one of the most simple ways of doing this is actually doing price testing. So let's say that your offer is $97. Okay, great. Well, have you ever tested it at $197? How about $297 or $117 or $107, right? So let's see what happens, for example, if we were to raise our average order value to $197 just through price testing. And wow, we have doubled our business just by raising the price of the product itself, right? Now, price strategy is a very weird thing. A lot of times it doesn't necessarily always mean that, if you raise your prices, the conversion rates are going to go down. Studies have shown many times that buyers sometimes are a little irrational. Sometimes they think when something's more expensive that it's going to be a better product. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, right? But this is one of the reasons you want to be doing price testing. Now, another thing you can do is you can be adding a bump offer, okay? Something sort of special offer right out in the checkout, an upgrade, an insurance plan, something that just subtly raises the average order value itself, right? Maybe you add, and if you're selling an e-commerce thing, maybe you add a video seminar on how to actually get the best results in the product, okay? And then you add, let's say, it's $29, okay? And that increases your average order value. Instead of at 97, let's say it averages out now to $105. Okay, well, again, these are things that you can play around with, right? Upsells, downsells, different things you can add into your actual funnel experience, right? So what we're gonna do here, okay, let's just play around with a couple different scenarios. Let's look at a few different things, okay? So let's say you only have 1,000 visitors to your landing page per day, okay? Well, unfortunately, we're not at our $1 million yet. So what can we mess around with here to get, our business up to that $1 million mark? Well, let's try increasing the conversion rate, right? So let's try increasing it to, say, 2.8%. And we're real close now, right? We're real close. All right, so we're almost there. We're almost there, right? What happens if we increase our average order value to, say, $97.50, right? We add on additional shipping, rush shipping or something like that, some sort of option, just slightly increases the cart value, right? We're almost getting closer there, right? What happens if we add one additional upsell or downsell and we raise our average order value now to $99.50? Boom, we're back to our $1 million business, all right? So what this is just playing around with the spreadsheet, okay? Doing the math, reverse engineering backwards, right? Now, you do have to think strategically, right? You have to think, how can I move all three of these levers around? And again, I give you some examples and things you want to be thinking about, right? But big picture concept here, you want to be thinking backwards, all right? If you want to make $1 million, okay, you want to get to a certain revenue number in your business, use math to get there, okay? It's an art and science, but if you say, listen, I want to make $1 million and you don't even have the right amount of, visitors per day. If you only have 200 visitors per day, well, guess what? You're going to have to really, really increase these numbers that we're seeing here, right? So really be thinking about this. Now, if you enjoyed this spreadsheet and want a copy of it, I will put up a free copy that you can download on strategysamurai.com. If you're watching this video on YouTube, go ahead and just click below. You'll see it there. There'll be a link to it that you can download. Just enter your email in. You'll get it for free. My name is Steve Nixon. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this and you're watching on YouTube, please press the like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.